And you know what? I think I'm going to have my 5-year-old fix this whole Medicare issue.
Oh.
Do you mind?
So, how did this all begin, Dr. Mark?
Well, the history of the bill from the Balanced Budget Act, it really came down to a simple grammar mistake. And that grammar mistake we presented here on this board, which what's missing between these two sentences, or this phrase between OT, PT, and SLP, and then OT, comma, PT, comma, and SLP, is this one little comma called the Oxford comma. So the Oxford comma is a way to separate things individually versus lump these two together. So that's what's missing, really, Tyler.
Oxford. I don't like grammar. I don't like what you're telling me already.
Well, no one really likes grammar, but it's something that we have to have as a society to keep us functioning, right? For this very comma, what happens is the physical therapist and speech language pathologist each have a common bucket of money to work from for a patient in rehabilitative services. So let's take someone, for instance, who's had a stroke.
Okay.
Right? So someone who's had a stroke, maybe they can't speak, they can't swallow very well, they can't walk, maybe they can't use their upper extremity. This really kind of encompasses all of the services provided for that patient. But what it does financially is it puts the providers in a significant bind where occupational therapists, they have their own pocket of money. They have $1,980, right?
Okay.
That's a lot of money when it comes to services.
Okay,
It's 16, anywhere from 14 to 20 visits, depending on how it's billed out. And then physical therapists and speech language pathologists have their own $1,980. So
They each have $1,980.
no, they split $1,980. That's the issue with the comma.
What?
Yes.
Whoa,
what?
Yes.
This is one group. This is one grouping.
Right. So they, instead of this comma being here to separate PT and SLP,
Yeah.
the comma's here, so it puts PT and SLP.
They must have intentionally wrote it that way.
You know, we can go back to the original intent of the author and debate that all day. But the fact of the matter is no one did a grammatical check. And so that patient that had the stroke now has $1,980 to deal with all of their swallowing, cognitive, behavioral or cognitive issues, because speech language pathologists do a lot of cognitive training, memory care, and then physical therapy, which we know is so important for someone recovering from a stroke.
So I got two questions for you. First off, do people really have strokes? Does that happen?
Yeah, more than you know, more than you'd like to think about it.
So this is something that can happen to people and their loved ones, right?
Yeah, and I see it every day as a therapist, especially in the home health realm that I'm working in currently. Every day we see people that need, and it also could be from anything. I mean, think of a heart surgery or a massive heart attack, someone that may have had a surgery where they can't really move their upper body, or need, or they've had an anoxic brain event or a brain injury. Right? It doesn't have to be a stroke, it could be a concussion.
Yeah.
Could be a car accident. And you know what? I think I'm going to have my 5-year-old fix this whole Medicare issue.
Oh.
Do you mind, Orly, if you could put a little comma right there? Right there, just a line.
Bang!
Right here, a little lower, and boom. Thank you very much for helping all of our patients.